Hi, my name is Wyatt Miller, and this is my audition video to be on the Less Than Famous panel at VidCon 2016. I started off my YouTube journey with a bang when I released my first video in December of 2012 entitled Cats is Guns, which to this day is my most popular video with a whopping 6,000 views. From there, I've gone on to make a variety of different kinds of videos. I've done sketches, I've done vlogging, I've done challenges, I did stop motion animating, I've done gaming. I started a podcast in February of 2014 with my best friend Isaiah Burns, which lasted a grand total of 8 episodes. Started a new podcast in June of 2014 with the same person that has been running for 63 episodes as of the recording of this video, and will hopefully continue until one of us dies in a freak accident involving a daring rescue and dinosaurs. I wrote a pilot for a web series in March of 2015 that I'm still proud of. However, when we actually went to shoot the thing, it fell apart almost immediately. I took a film class in the spring semester of last year and made one short film that I'm very proud of, and made another one whose script I really like, but the final product is So I've done a lot of different things and have been doing so for about 3 years now, but for some reason I am still less than famous. Speaking of being less than famous, let's answer some of the questions that were given to me in the audition video guidelines. And those are the type of smooth segues you can expect from me if you choose me to be on this panel. Speaking of segues, I do have a hoverboard, so I'm very qualified. Number 1, what does success on YouTube mean to you? I feel like a lot of people would say that success is in the subscribers, but I would disagree. It's about building a community. Somebody like Hannah Hart, who only has 2.4 million subscribers, and I say only has 2.4 million because in today's YouTube economy, 5 million is the new 1 million. But despite of that, she's built a very strong community. In my opinion, subscribers don't really matter as much as people might think they do, because what I've noticed is that most of the time, not even half your subscribers watch your videos regularly. The internet is a tool that helps connect people, so if you can make videos that bring people together into a community, then you're doing it right. But let's be real, as soon as one of your videos gets sponsored by Audible.com, that's when you know you've really made it. Number 2, how do you handle how large the platform has grown? It's difficult and frustrating for me. I get really down on myself about it a lot because I'm very passionate about doing this YouTube thing. As a viewer and a consumer, this platform is one of my favorite things in the world, and creating content for it is just as much of a joy for me. However, at this point, I do feel like the market is overly saturated. The beauty of YouTube is that anyone can create anything and share it with the world. But the bad part about YouTube is that anyone can create anything and share it with the world. It's a double-edged sword, and it is just getting more and more difficult to find small creators on YouTube because there's so much content on this platform. There's a lot of garbage on YouTube, but there's also a lot of great people out there that are waiting to be discovered. Number 3, how do you stick out in a sea of so many creators? I think the best thing small creators can do is just keep putting in the work and try not to get discouraged, which is something that I personally struggle with often. I'll look at people who have 5,000 subscribers that they've accumulated over the period of 6 months, and I'm like, well, I've been doing this for 3 years and I only have 100 subscribers. Why can't I have that? And for me, I kind of understand why maybe I don't have as much success in the sense of subscribers and views, because I probably don't post as often as I should. I've been kind of having this creative block as of recently, which I've been starting to get over, but now the type of content I want to create requires more than just me, and I've been finding it kind of difficult to have people help me make stuff. And it's a valid excuse, you can't make the type of content I want to make without something of a crew, but I've also been using that excuse as a crutch to not create anything, and I've realized now that I have to just go out there, make the thing, and hope for the best. So there you go, there's a little introduction to me as well as some of my thoughts on the YouTube platform from the perspective of a small creator. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and hopefully I did a good job, and yeah, that's the end. And hopefully I get on the dang panel.
You should put that in there.
I might.